Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to Shloka Day. Today's shlokas are the shlokas 13, 14 and 15 of chapter 16. Idam adyamaya labdham imam prapsye manoratham idam asti damapi me bhavishyati punardhanam asau maya hatah shatruho anishye chaparan api ishvarohamaham bhogi siddhoham balavan sukhi adhyo bijanavan asmi onyosti sadrisho maya yakshye dasyami modishya ityajnana vimohitah. Word for word meaning and translation by His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Idam, this, adya, today, maya, by me, labdham, gained, imam, this, prapsye, I shall gain, manah ratham, according to my desires, idam, this, asti, there is, idam, this, api, also, may, mine, bhavishyati, it will increase in the future, punaha, again, dhanam, wealth, asau, that, maya, by me, hataha, has been killed, shatruhu, enemy, hanishye, I shall kill, cha, also, aparan, others, api, certainly, ishvaraha, the Lord, aham, I am, aham, I am, bhogi, the enjoyer, siddhaha, perfect, aham, I am, balavan, powerful, sukhi, happy, adhyaha, wealthy, abhijanavan, surrounded by aristocratic relatives, asmi, I am, kaha, who, anyaha, other, asti, there is, sadrishaha, like, maya, me, yakshe, I shall sacrifice, dasyami, I shall give charity, modishye, I shall rejoice, iti, thus, ajnana, by ignorance, vimohitaha, deluded. Translation. The demoniac person thinks,
the demoniac person thinks,
so much wealth do I have today,
so much wealth do I have today,
and I will gain more
and I will gain more
according to my schemes.
according to my schemes.
So much is mine now,
So much is mine now,
and it will increase in the future more and more.
and it will increase in the future more and more.
He is my enemy,
He is my enemy,
and I have killed him.
and I have killed him.
And my other enemies
And my other enemies
will also be killed.
will also be killed.
I am the Lord of everything.
I am the Lord of everything.
I am the enjoyer.
I am the enjoyer.
I am perfect,
I am perfect,
powerful,
powerful,
and happy.
and happy.
I am the richest man,
I am the richest man,
surrounded by aristocratic relatives.
surrounded by aristocratic relatives.
There is none so powerful and happy as I am.
There is none powerful, happy as I am.
I shall perform sacrifices.
Perform sacrifices.
I shall give some charity.
I shall give some charity.
And thus I shall rejoice.
And thus I shall rejoice.
In this way, such persons are deluded by ignorance.
Are deluded by ignorance. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So the Lord is talking about the mentality of the demoniac person, how they think about accumulating more and more wealth, how they think that they can dominate others, how they destroyed their enemies, and how they and their family have become powerful. And because they have become so powerful, they can perform sacrifices, they can give charity, and like this, they can rejoice. Or at least that's what they think they're doing, they're rejoicing. So Krishna is saying such persons are deluded by ignorance. Prabhupada has not written a purport for this particular shloka or set of shlokas. So we'll look at His Grace Chaitanya Charan Prabhu's two wonderful commentaries on this particular shloka. Artha divorced from dharma leads to anartha. Artha means the search of wealth, the pursuit of wealth. But when you pursue wealth and it is divorced from dharma, then it leads to anartha. Artha, wealth, and anartha, inner weakness, have a revealing relationship. Artha is vital for living, whereas anartha takes away the vitality of living. We need artha to get our necessities and to fulfill our dreams. But artha can easily give rise to the anartha of greed, wherein we become obsessed with money. Greed transforms money from a necessity for living to the very purpose of living. The greedy live to accumulate money. The Bhagavad Gita 16.13 describes how they constantly scheme to earn more and more. And their greed can even make them heartless, remorseless, conscienceless, till they start scheming to eliminate their competitors in their pursuit of money and delighting in the success of their murderous schemes. Far from feeling any pinch of conscience on killing someone, they feel proud of their cleverness in fulfilling their. So eventually what happens is you lose complete connection with values and morality. So you end up justifying and feeling quite proud of all of the heinous activities that you may be involved in. Because you're so powerful, who can touch you? Thus they give themselves to anartha. Consider the example of the Pandavas and the Kauravas. Both were scions of the royal Kuru dynasty, and both sought wealth, but they sought in very different ways. Yudhishthira performed virtuous activities such as sacrifices and built a prosperous kingdom that was centered on dharma. Build using dharma and built for dharma, which means you build a kingdom based on dharma, and once the kingdom is built, dharma continues to be enforced. In contrast, Duryodhana sought artha by horrendously impious means till he courted a devastating war that killed millions. So, if you engage in so much adharma, eventually you will have to succumb to your own karmic reactions. Here, of course, Duryodhana succumbed to death at the hands of the pious Pandavas. Some people demonize artha, claiming that spiritual growth requires renouncing artha. Some people glamorize artha, claiming that without artha, nothing else is possible. So both the extremes are not good. You can't say money at all, money is not necessary at all, that money is evil. It's the improper use of money that is evil. So money by itself is not demoniac. It's how we utilize the money that determines whether we are engaged in divine activities or demoniac activities. So spirituality can go hand in hand with having money in your hand, but it is how you utilize that money. At the same time, some people say it is money or nothing. Money is the first priority. That extreme is also not good. That money is not necessary at all is not good. Money is the only necessity is also not good. Rather than going to such extremes of demonizing or glamorizing artha, we need to focus on dharma, on internalizing the spiritual wisdom that enables us to choose the right course of action. For those who are under the influence of tamogun, it's never clear to them what is right and what is wrong. But for those who have inculcated sattva-gun, to them it is clear what is right and what is wrong. So even the guna determines whether your discrimination power is good or not. Gita wisdom gives us knowledge of dharma and also gives the process of yoga, especially bhakti yoga, by which we can get the inner strength to practice dharma and use our artha for dharmic purposes. So there's nothing wrong with earning money. Once we earn money, we need to know how to utilize it properly. So we cannot get pure devotion by more donation. So the other extreme is you have so much wealth, you want to keep donating. So what happens to such a mentality? This person gives liberal donations for charitable causes. Statements like these are becoming increasingly common in the public profiles of well-to-do individuals. This trend may inspire more people to become charitable, but potentially for all the wrong reasons. The Bhagavad Gita 16.15 outlines such a messed up motivation for charity as a public relations tool to proclaim one's economic status. Such charity is unenlightened and unfruitful. Iti ajnana vimohita. Unenlightened because it ignores the reality that everything that we have belongs to Krishna. And unfruitful because it doesn't increase our devotion for Krishna, which alone brings life's greatest happiness. So sometimes the ultra wealthy want to make a show of charity. They do it as a public relations tool so that their honor and prestige increases. And when their honor and prestige increases, even others may decide, oh, such a great person is giving in charity, so even I should give in charity. But then you will be giving it for the wrong reason. Of course, what the Gita discourages is not charity per se, but the self-centered, egoistic motivation underlying it. Genuine motivation is critical for external donation to kindle internal devotion, which means when you're donating for propagating Krishna consciousness, it should be with the mood to serve the Lord and not for you to be noticed or honored because of it. If we want to offer our heart to Krishna, but can't because it is occupied by wealth, then offering wealth to Krishna is the most real, practical, and essential way for us. In the sense that if we don't have love for Krishna, but we are successful and we have a lot of wealth, then the best way to learn to love Krishna is to begin by offering charity for the pleasure of Krishna. However, if we let the desire to broadcast our financial stature dominate us, then our donation is an offering not so much to Krishna as to our own ego. So we have to be very careful when we donate that as much as possible, it should be a quiet donation. We should not be talking about it. By such charity, we simply offer one more part of our heart to our ego. Of course, giving donation to Krishna will always benefit us, but the burden of the inflated ego will make our progress towards Krishna slow and labored. In the sense that even if you are giving a donation just to fulfill your own sense of ego, still Krishna will give you some benefit because you are offering something to him. You're not offering to him with the right motive, but still Krishna will give you the benefit. Gita wisdom empowers us with insights and practices to clarify and purify our motivation. Sincere motivation bridges the gap between mere donation and pure devotion, and thereby makes our progress towards Krishna swift and sweet. So ultimately, Krishna evaluates us based on our motives. So remember, he is Paramatma, he is the witness, he knows everything that you're thinking and what motive you're doing certain things with. So don't think you can fool Krishna. You can't fool yourself, but definitely you can't fool Krishna for sure.
If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification. If you'd like to join our classes every day, please check the details in the description section of this video. We look forward to serving you.